Pardon me. Tell me what stencils you want to see. Yep, my allergies are flaring up. Should take another Benadryl. You want to see all the new stencils? What? There's new stencils? Man. All the latest ones. Alright, here's the stencil club. So get those out. Someone said puppies! Puppies! This is a new one-ish. Okay. Get those out. Here. And I need a brayer. We're getting closer to starting. Oh my goodness. Am I going to make it? Oh, there's puppies. Dogs and cats. All right. Woo! 20 seconds. I need a hot tot. There we go. Alright, y'all ready for this? Are you ready for this? Hey everybody, welcome. I'm so glad to have you here. I am Linda Israel. If you didn't know that, you landed on the day. We're going to do some gel printing and then make some items with that. Thank you for being here. I greatly appreciate your support being here live on YouTube. And as a thank you, I'm doing a raffle right now. Type !raffle and you can get entered to win 200 junk bucks. What are those? It's a virtual currency that you earn while watching my live streams and can win them occasionally. Oh, thank you, Diane, for your donation. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And once you get 2,000 of those, you can redeem those for a $10 off coupon. You can check your bucks by typing !bucks. And when you have 2,000, !award, and you can get a $10 off coupon. I think I owe a couple of coupons, and I should be able to get those out tonight or tomorrow. Hey, let's keep the chat upbeat and friendly. If you're watching this as a replay, if you're on YouTube on a computer, go below, look for that gear, change the speed to 2 times the speed. I sound like a chipmunk. Or if you're on like a mobile device, go up in the corner, you'll see 3 little dots, and you can change the speed there. Lots of stuff, little crusty bits. Let's see. If you have questions, put them in all caps. I'll try to do my best to answer. If I don't see it, ask again. If you in the chat know the answer to the question, please feel free to answer. Let's see. Robin and Diane and Kim, and if Cynthia is here. Those are all administrators of the Friendly Junk Journal People Facebook group. They're also helping me here during my live stream. So thank them so very much for their helping. Yeah, get the live chat when you open the window. And let's see. Robin is my right-hand woman. She'll be taking notes throughout the live stream, and she'll let me know when I'm supposed to send out prizes and coupon codes, which I've got to do today. I haven't been sitting at my computer much lately. What else? Oh, Monday was my birthday, so back here, if you see the little flowers, that's from Ashley. My daughter sent it to me, so I've been, adding more water to it, keeping it alive. What else? Oh, those of you that make donations, I will have a raffle at the end to give away a journal that I made, and this one's chunky. It's got lots of pages in it. It's a mixed media journal that I made. If you make a donation of any dollar amount, you're entered to win this journal if we get to $35. If we get to more, I have some other journals, older journals that will put in the mix so we can choose those. This one I finished the cover today. Pardon me. And these are gel prints that I have made in the past. This is even a copy of a gel print, I think, but the rest of these are originals. And these are some images from Calico Collage, and I just matted them with a piece of cardstock that I colored with some Distress Oxide ink. Here for the beer, Kim says. Oh, thank you, Diane. Hey, by the way, oh, gotcha. You're good, Carol. We're all good. If you made a donation, make sure you go to my website and check that out by getting a user account there. If you haven't created your user account, please do so, and then let me know. Oh, thank you, Debbie, for your donation. Thank you. And by the way, if you haven't watched Monday's live stream, go back and watch it. You can fast forward through it. I thought it was a lot of fun. We had a great day. And if you get entered in Monday, but between now and Monday, since I'm telling you about it, I will have a prize that I give away to those who comment and watch the video after the fact. So I know that I have several fans that can't be here when I'm live. So I'm going to give away, I haven't decided exactly what it's going to be yet. I'm going to try to put a little package together, if you will, and I'll announce the winner on Monday during the live stream. Okay. Ashley, you want a $10 off coupon? Well, you know what? You can tell me what you want when you get here, or send me a message what you want. So I made a journal today. I did some collaging. These are gel print pieces that we had left over. I've used various pages like from One Fine Day and Serendipity and several of Norella's kits. This is even a pocket here on this page. I like this page because I made a pocket here. But wait, there's more, and it flips out, and there's a little tuck spot here. It's got lots of great pages in it. We'll go over it a little bit more later, but we'll go ahead and get to. Oh yeah, the books I made. You'll have to go back and see them. All right, so we're gonna do some gel printing. I said, let me know what stencil you would like to see. Oh, yay! You had some distractions, Sam. Well, I hope you enjoyed watching it. So I've got a few stencils out here that we'll play with, and we're just going to get started. This is a 12 by 12 gel plate, and I'm going to start off with, this is the August, no, what month is this? We're in August. This is the September Artistic Stencil Club. One of the stencils. You know what I don't have? I don't have any paint. It's kind of hard to gel print when you don't have any paint. I knew there was something I was forgetting today. So I'm turning around here and grabbing some paint. Pardon me. My allergies are going crazy. And I really need to clean my room. I've got a mess going on. Dropping bottles of paint on the floor. Let the paint hit the floor. All right. So let's see. I've got, so when you're gel printing, I'm a little frazzled here. Let me get this right. Hello, Janice. When you're gel printing, you kind of do it in a reverse order. Okay. Whatever image you want to see in the foreground or top of your gel print, you put down first. So you kind of do it in backwards. Then you put down if you want more colors behind that, and then you lift the whole thing. So I want this pattern to pop and look good. So I'm going to do, I don't know, I like this color combo. Of course, I have a big bottle of it. It's here on my desk. So we're going to use this turquoise color. It's called Island Blue. And I don't see, I'm missing, oh, there it is. I've got a little bit of this green. So I'm going to put a little bit of this green in there. Come on, line up. I need to clean this bottle up. And we're going to put a little bit of green in here. And then we'll pick up this teal. So there'll be a little bit of green, a little bit of that teal. Kind of blend them together. My stencils are 8.5 by 11 in size. I'm using the 12 by 12 because then I can get a full 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper gel printed. And then I can use it directly the way that it is in my journal, or I can cut it up. We'll do some gel printing today, and then we'll make something with some gel prints. This is my little box of tools that I have handy. So when you're working with a gel print, gel plate, you want to use things on your plate that won't scar it or cut it, okay? So I'm using, this is a spool that held embroidery thread, and we're just going to pop it in here, kind of make some patterns in that paint. And I find if you twist it, you get better coverage. And then I've got a little one here. I'm just going to kind of pop it down the sides. Okay. Kind of pop it in the middle here and add a little bit more texture. Okay. I'm going to lift my stencil up. Over here to the side, I have a bucket of water with a little bit of thieves cleaner in it. And that'll help release that paint from the stencil. Everyone counts. Of course they do. I am using a soft rubber brayer when I'm brayering. All right, so we have to let this dry for a moment before we can put the next layer on. You could, if you wanted, immediately put down paper and lift it, and you'll get this pattern. And that's great if you've already made some background papers and you just want to add a design to it on top. You could do that now. What else? Oh, you need to make a Disney princess themed one for your daughter. Oh, well, that'll be fun. You can find all kinds of stickers. So this is from the September Stencil Club. And while we're doing that, I'll show you another a couple of pages. Man, my allergies. I'm going to hold my ribbon out of the way. So I showed you the flip out page. This is a page that I used with the new stencil. Thanks for being here, Rhonda. Have a great day. This is from the All About Robins kit. Here's where I rubber stamped the butterfly just down the center here, but you still have some journaling space. And here's the flower chain stencil in use. It's another one of my gel prints that I turned into a digital download. You can pick that up in my shop. And then I used several of Norella's digital images. And this is from the, I can't remember if that's All About Robins, or is this from the Linda's Artistic? This might be from the Artistic Journal. And then here's another new stencil that's a kind of a filigree tile. Thank you, Rob. Robin's already with that, the links. Page from the Punked Out Steam 2 kit. There's a few pages there. Pardon me, I need a drink. Get some water to wash that frog away. Alrighty, so I've let that dry a little bit. If you try to put paint down too soon, thank you so much, Ashley, you'll end up smearing the paint underneath. It could transfer, it could smear, it could blend. So depending upon the look you're going for, if you want it a little bit more crisp, you want to let this dry until it's no longer wet and shiny. And I can usually tell that by looking at it when I'm using a craft paint, because it has kind of a chalky look to it. And I still see a couple of highlight areas that are a little wet. I think I'm going to go ahead and grab the hyacinth. It's a pale purple, almost kind of like a lavender purple. Yeah, the allergies are awful. I have to take, allergy medicine all the time, and it's annoying. All right, so I've got a little bit of that purple. I'm going to add just a small amount of some pink in there as well. And then you want to brayer it thinly. You want a thin coat of paint. You don't want too much paint, because then things just mush around, smush around, and smear. And if I do this right, we're going to have a pretty little gel print here. I'm using copy paper. I've got 20-pound paper. I'm almost out. I need to buy some 24-pound paper. I found that I can use many different kinds. Some papers aren't going to work as well because they may tear. I think I'll go ahead and print this as a full sheet, or across the bottom of a full sheet. And then I have these pages that I just kind of do the strips. So I'll line this up and print this little strip on there. Kind of handy because I use these for some journal pages a couple of times. I use this as the foundation, and I thought they looked pretty cool. And you get some interesting texture. Oh, I just stuck my hand in paint. I do that a lot. How is everybody? Y'all having a good week? Hey, Ada, welcome. I'm so glad that each of you could be here today and hang out with me. I know several of you that got subscription boxes. You should have your boxes. Robin, yours is coming. I've got to put a few more things in there for a project we've been working on, that she's working on. So I was working on a few things today, so I think I've got a nice pile to send. Yeah, the neti pot. I do the neti pot. I sat outside early this morning with Henry, and that usually gets it stirred up because the neighbor was mowing. All right. So I got a little strip across there, and it's also kind of cleaning up my gel plate. Add that strip there. Hey, Angelica's here. Hello, hello, hello. So get a little crusty bits on there. I think this is the paper stuck. It happens. All right, let's see how this one turned out. See if I can get it to lift. I need to order some paper. I'm cleaning out my storage area, and I just realized I should have grabbed it. I had some 8.5 or was 11 by 17 paper that I need to go grab and start using. I kind of like it. So here it is. And you see the little crusty bits that were on there, so that gives that just a little bit more texture to this gel print. You like it? I like the coloring. Kind of mixing the green and the teal together, and then doing the variation of the pink and purple in the background. That was from the September Artistic Stencil Club. And here's another one from the September Artistic Stencil Club. We'll put that down. And let's, you know what? I like this color combination. It's one of my favorites. So we're just going to do it again. All right, we'll sprayer this out. If you go really fast, you'll end up flicking paint everywhere. So if you don't want to wear it, go a little bit slower than what I just did. So I got paint splatters up on my hand now. Okay. Let's do some different textures here. Oh, that piece of washi tape stuck to me. Alrighty. You have a daily bucket of mixed salad. Well, it's good for you. Ah. Yeah, it looks rusty, didn't it, Barb? Hey, Barb, how are you? Hope you are well. We've been eating salad for our dinner. There's a grocery store that does rotisserie chickens. They have a special on the weekends. They're like $5 for a rotisserie chicken, and they're pretty yummy. So we'll get one of those and shred it, and then we'll cut up lettuce and onions and tomato and mushroom and cucumber and what else is put in there? Strawberries, blueberries, avocado, cheese, bacon. It's really good. Her greens, like her bunnies. Yeah, you got to eat those greens. They're good for you. Very good for you. What else? I can show you a couple more pages out of this journal. So we got to this point. I'm trying to make sure my ribbon doesn't get in the paint with the... This is another gel print over here that was just kind of crazy. I used the funky spirals and the houndstooth in the corner. And then this is the boxed flowers, I think that's right. And more of Norella's images. Loaded salad. Yeah, it's a loaded salad. Ah, see, we have a special on Saturday and Sunday at Homeland. Oh, thank you, Ada, for your donation. And it is $5 a piece. They're so cheap. And so we'll get 2 of them and then shred it all up, and then we have food all week. Dancing sheep, the dancing sheep. And then here's where I was spraying some things, and I use that as a foundation for a page. And then there's a pocket in here. So in the pocket, I made a little notepad. So I used some junior legal note paper. And I just glued the strips down, and then I glued the ribbon on top. So that'll fit. I'm going to set this down so I don't set it down on the gel plate. And then here in the center, I used another gel print that has these butterflies. This is from the Repeating Butterfly. No open containers in the craft room, exactly. Can I use the lace stencil today? You know, I haven't used that stencil in a while. I'll have to look for it. Let me grab it while we're waiting on this to dry. The lace stencil was one that I made a long time ago. It's one of my first stencils that I made. Aha! And this one's is pretty used. We'll get this out. You can see, I'll show you. It's kind of funny. See, this one I did have a little marker. So I printed where it says lace stencil. And this is my original stencil. As you can see, it's quite coated in paint. And then here is an updated, newer one that, come on, it's sticking to the paper. That doesn't have as much paint on it. Oh, I might ought to do it this way so you can see it. Well, so we'll use that one too, okay? Alrighty, well, we've got the raffle coming up, so if you haven't already joined the raffle, please do so. I've got paint all the way up my arm. Do you see that? It's all the way up my arm. Y'all enter the raffle. Hey, Karen, welcome. Okay, I know what we're going to do for the prize, so I'm going to get that ready. We're going to do the raffle after I print this. So I'm going to do the same color combo with the hyacinth and the pink. Kind of blending them together. If y'all haven't entered the raffle, do so. Here we go, here we go, here we go. All right, I think I got a good even coat. So we'll stick this down right here. All right, so Sherry wanted me to use the Puppies stencil. And I think I grabbed the file folder that has that stencil in it. Oh, thank you, Karen. You're eating. You can't enter, Angelica. We'll go ahead and do it on the side here. Thank you, Karen, for your donation. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Try to line it up. Trying to see where I want to put it. Okay, let's put it. Ah, don't touch it. Let's put it right here. We'll kind of overlap. Rub it down. Oh, thank you, Ashley. You're so sweet. You're eating and you can't enter. Get that food down. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Y'all are amazing. All right, so let's go across here. Trying to clean up this plate. Has a little extra paint down here on the bottom. So we're getting a yummy little mixed up print that we can use later on. Alrighty, we're going to do the raffle here in just a moment. So here's what that spool and that was a shot glass. This was a shot glass that I put down. And then I had another empty spool that I used. Oh, thank you, Barb, for your donation. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, let's lift this up. Going gently. You have to hold your mouth a certain way. All right, there we go. What do you think of that print? I like it. So here we've used 2 of the stencils from the September Artistic Stencil Club. Oh, that's not where we'll put that. All right, well, let's use the last one so we can have 3 of the same color scheme. So this is the 3rd stencil. It may be hard to see because of the glare. And it is a half sheet. So there's 2 different designs. In the Artistic Stencil Club, you get 3 stencil sheets, but you get 4 stencil designs. Should I make your donation in U.S. funds? For some reason, I just thought, I don't know that it matters, because I know that if you do it in Canadian, it converts it. So it's up to you, Barb, because I think it costs you more if you convert it to U.S. dollars. All right, so now I'm doing that same teal and green. I'm flinging paint. We're paint flingers. That's what we do. I know, I'm silly. I hope that's why you like me. Kim, I just briefly, I didn't have a chance to stick around, but I saw that you cleaned your craft space. Well, yay for you. I need someone to come do my whole house. I need someone to come do my whole house. I'm trying to get things cleaned out of the guest bedroom, which has been a storage room for about 10 years. And, you know, I really don't feel like I am a hoarder, other than I have a tendency to hoard craft supplies. And it's hard for me to let stuff go, because I know how hard it was for me to earn the money to buy those craft supplies. And even though I may not be using them right this second, you know, every once in a while, hey Kay, welcome. Haven't seen you in a while, lady. I haven't used it in a while. There are some times that I walk by a craft supply and I'm like, ooh, you know, I haven't used that in a while. Let me get that out and do something with it. But I really got to get rid of some stuff, so that's what I'm working on. Oh, thank you, Angelica. So you're trying to get Robin to have problem with converting, aren't you? All right, let's do the raffle. Get in on the raffle, and we're going to pick 200 junk bucks, okay? Yeah, when you do it through Super Chat, it'll do it. Yeah, the dollar is down right now. Okay, I couldn't remember if it was the other way around. If it was up or down. I know that sometimes they fluctuate, so it costs more one way than the other. Ooh, that was your paint studio. The fiber studio is twice that size. Oh, wow, Kim. That's what I'd love to do. I'd love to clean out all of my rooms and then have my gel printing station and then my stamping station, if you will, where all my rubber stamps are easy to access, a sewing station so I can have my fabric and everything. But I need about 3,000 square feet to do all that. All right. You're all over it, Robin. Woo! You're with it, lady. All right, let's do the giveaway. So the winner of 200 junk bucks is, are you ready? Giovanna. And Giovanna, I saw your email. I haven't replied yet, but I saw that you sent me one. So Yes, I will get that. Let's reset and go here, and let's do, what am I going to call this? Yeah, here we go. Blue While Journal page. All right, so we're going to do a giveaway where I give you a journal page I made during one of the live streams. So we're calling this Bloom Wild. So I took a master board that we made. So that's with this piece in the background here and this strip here. And I made a journal card to hold a couple of Calico Collages journal cards. This is an image from, I think it's from the Artful Kit. And then there's two spots. So you have this one area and the second area. So you have room to put more in there. This was on a mop-up page that had been used to pick up some sprayed stenciled. And then we used the pocket here, so that's why I said Bloom Wild. And these were all little embellishments that I had in my craft stash forever. And then I made another journal card there. And then these are some of Norella's. I think that one's from the All About Robins. It could be from her Serendipity. Another little card. I didn't show the back side so y'all can see what they look like. So this is what we're giving away right now. Okay, I'll sign it. Thank you for reminding me, Robin. So enter the raffle. And then here's the back page. So here I used a square that I cut in half and then made two little tuck spots. And then this is some more of the scraps of the master board, that as well. From One Fine Day, I believe, right there. And then another little journal card. So let me sign it. See if I can find a good spot. Okay, I'm going to sign it up this edge. All right, so now it's got my name on it right there. All right, this is probably dried long enough, so let's put down some pink, and then we're going to grab the Puppies stencil, and we'll do the lace stencil. Wearing it out. I don't know if I got enough paint. I may be a little thin in places, so we may get some crusty bits on the next print. All right, we're going to put this here. Trying to get another piece of paper that I can put strips on. This is a good place to use your junk mail. If you have a lot of junk mail that you're like, what am I going to do with this stuff? Well, you can gel print over it. You can gel print it. This one's almost ready, so I'm going to put a little strip on here. Let's do this way. It's like a puzzle. You love the tuck spots? Thank you, Kim. They're fun. It's fun to kind of come up with your own little ideas. Move this over a smidge. Okay, let's go right here. Raffle. Oh, good, Rhonda. I'm glad you started using your cat journal. I saw that you got a new kitty. I saw you got a new kitty. I'm so sorry. What is your dog's name? Don't you have a dog too? Am I at the right? Yeah. What? I forgot your dog's name. You're golden. I try to remember stuff. Oh, thank you, Diane. That's so sweet of you. You know, I've been complaining that I can't find my lace little baggie that I have somewhere in this pit. So Diane's sending me a little bit. And I got a present from one of my Oklahoma friends. She came to see me. What is today? Yeah, yesterday. And she gave me a little strip of lace that she used to tie it up. I'm like, oh, I got some more lace. It's in my purse. I need to go get it. Bring it in my room. I like that, how that turned out. That pink behind there. I got the breed right. Okay, Hercules is good. The new Tory Twitchtail. Oh, how fun, Rhonda. That's a good name. All right, so I'm peeling it up. Oh yeah, we're gonna have crusty bits on this one. I didn't have quite enough paint. I need a little bit more, but I like that distressed look. And then that's the 2 stencils, which is kind of handy because you may want, you know, a little bit of variety throughout your journal. So you do different stencils that kind of go together. You like it? So here's the 3 gel prints that I made using the Artistic Stencil Club for September. Fun, fun, fun. Yeah, I forget things too. Her tail's always moving. Diva is your dog. Gotcha. Gotcha. Thank you, Rhonda. You like that too? Isn't that pretty? All right, so we're going to get out the puppies stencil. So there's the cat. Oh, here's the puppies. We were wanting some dog designs, and I was just trying to figure out what can I do. And since this has got crusty bits on there, I think this is going to look really cool if we put this down. All right, I'm going to add some patterns in here. In the past, we've done it with a sponge. Yeah, let's do that. So I've got a little palette, and I've got one of the Tim Holtz with the little craft sponges on there. I'm going to grab a little bit of kind of a light teal color. And this is the More Little Daisies stencil. And what I'm going to do is I only want just a little bit of design every once in a while. So we'll kind of... And because I'm doing it this way, it won't take as long to dry. Less time in between, although it does take a little bit more time to put it together. Just kind of adding a little pattern. It'll be really subtle when we go to do the next layer of paint. Now I'm just kind of looking to see if there's a place I want to put some more. Okay, so I'll go ahead and stick this in my water so that that paint can clean up. And for my dauber, I'll just daub it off. I've got a little scrap of paper over here, so I'll just daub that off. And then I'll stick it in my water real quick and dry it. You like that so far? Oh yeah, the floppy ears and tails. Yeah, they could look like a Scotty puppy for sure. I thought it was kind of a cute little design. Um, Sometimes it's hard to figure out, what would be the best pattern to make. All right, so this should be somewhat dry. I see a hair, so let me see if I can get it off. Yep, I can't. All right, and I'm going to use the green. So we're going to fill in those puppies with some green paint. So again, it'll be a real subtle pattern. All right, and then I'll lift the stencil and we'll print this in just a moment. Okay. So we've got some crusty bits that'll be pink. I'm looking at this. I think a dark teal is what we'll do for the background. Yeah, I didn't spell Scotty correctly. I spelled it Scotty. You like that one? Isn't that cute so far? All right, so let's let that dry for a moment. I like the way this has come out so far. It's got some crusty bits on there. I need to spend some time just creating some crusty bits. Right here. No, that's not the one I want. Where's the one that I want? Well, we can do that. I'm getting out a different gel plate. This is the Gel Press Petites, and this is a little rectangle. While we wait on the paint to dry, I thought I'd get it out and play with it for a moment. That in here. I'm going to put it on a stamp block. So I really want to make sure that it's stuck to it, okay? So we've got this little guy. I'm looking for, let's do the lace stencil. So I've got the lace stencil. And I'm going to grab, can I do it on this side? I may have room if I move these. Yeah, if I move this closer. Okay, so I got the lace stencil. I'm going to put a little bit of this dark teal down. Don't need a lot. And let's just grab, here I've got a book page. So I'm just going to take this and then lay it over the top of my book page. I guess you can kind of see that. And I've got kind of a messy pattern, but I kind of like it. All right, I think this might be dry, so let's put that layer on. Ooh, that's a lot of paint. There was a little bit of a paint booger. spraying it out. I got a lot of paint on here, so I'm trying to work it just a little. All right. Let's see how this is going to turn out. Wrong spelling on the FFI. If you want to win, you got to be in it. Y'all got big plans for the weekend? Yes, paint boogers are better than human boogers. I would agree. I would agree with that statement. Just an observation. Oh, too funny. Y'all crack me up. Gel printing. Gel printing. Here we go. Lace, stamps, or stencil is the questions. I need to see a larger print. Gotcha, Sam. I'm going to use it again. I'll use it again. She's trying to make a shopping decision. We got to have all the options. Do I need to get out the lace stamps too so you can see? I don't know. I like the lace stamps a lot because you can stamp them in colored ink, not just different colors of ink, not just black. See you later, Diane. Thanks for stopping. Bye for a little while. Great on boogers. Oh, dear. All right, we're going to use the lace stencil. So now I've just got a nice solid bar of paint. All right, let's see how these puppies turn out. All right. Okay, so can you see the really subtle flower pattern in there? It's really subtle. I didn't want it to be super dark, but you could make it darker. I have a couple of tutorials that shows you different ways of using multiple stencils. But there's the puppies stencil. Isn't that kind of fun? All right. So here is my lace stencil. I'm going to kind of line it up in the same general area. Now, it's slightly smaller than 8.5 by 11 because of the way that the border was made and the way the laser has to cut it. And what color do I want to use? I think I want some ivory. Okay, so I'm going to use a dark pink. Gotta shake it a little bit. I think I got another paint booger. And I've got a little bit of it's called vivid pink, but it's a lighter pink. And I need to clean off my brayer. And I need a new sheet of paper to take my brayer paint away. All right. So adding that lighter pink in just kind of softens it in a couple of areas. All right. There's a little bit of a paint booger here, so just picking it off. And let's add some pattern up here. What else do I have? Well, I've got these different circle bottom things. Just make some unusual texture. I'm slightly twisting so it lifts more paint. Okay? Alright. Love the pink. Alright. It's almost a purplish, yeah. Alright, so there is the lace pattern. I'm going to let that dry. I got a little bit too much paint because of the paint booger. So it'll take it just a moment. Alright, so there's some crusty bits on here. I'm going to, let's stencil another pattern. So I've got this little pattern. See if I can get lined up on here the way I want. And I've got this hyacinth purple. So this would be a technique you'd use if you just wanted a small pattern in an area. So let's say we wanted to put this right next to that strip. And there's still a little bit extra on there, so I'm going to come down here and overstamp it. There's still a little bit on there. Just kind of printing over so you get a nice, neat pattern. It's real distressed looking. Let's see what else we can do here. I did it with that purple. I think I'm going to do more. I kind of like it. I had just a little bit of paint left, so we'll do it again. We'll go ahead and offset it. Just adding a little pattern so you can decorate those pages that you think are ugly. Alright. Alright, do y'all, after I make this print, do you want to see me make something? We can make something with these, with all these little gel print pieces. This one might be a good one. This one's filled, so maybe we can use that one. Okay. Isn't that gel plate neat? That's part of the petites. The little petites. Okay, this isn't quite dry yet. I'm going to get a different color and a different stencil. Let's see. This one's woven boxes. So I'm going to just come in here and... What color? Let's do this purple. And I should get a couple of prints, so I'm going to try. Okay, so one can go right here. There's a little bit of paint left, so it'll be lighter. We'll put it over here. You see the pattern? Make stuff, please. Please, I'd like to see you make something. And use the lay stamp so we can compare. Okay, I'll have to get them out. All right, well, that's still very wet. So I'm going to grab my lay stamps. I think I know where they are. in one of these piles. So I like to just kind of flip through them. We might use some of that. Might use one of those. I just saw them the other day, but I was working on different things, so they get all jumbled up. I was telling one of my friends that I need to reorganize all these because I put them by theme, but I've been mixing the themes around. And so now my stamps aren't in their usual spot. Oh yeah, I haven't used that one in a long time. Okay, it might be that I put them in a different spot altogether. Interesting. No, because I haven't. I just saw them. Aha! Found them! Last ones I go to. Thank you for your donation. Alright, so I've got the lace stamp. I'll get that ready. Okay, I think this might be somewhat dry enough, and I'm going to use ivory on the back of it. Hi, Millie! Alright, if y'all haven't already entered the raffle, my gel plate is still a little wet, plus I had some purple paint on my brayer, so this should give us an interesting print. Okay. Clean that off. Put that in the water. Let's print. Let's print! Okay. Look through my pile here. No, I haven't done a piece of cardstock in a while, so I'm going to do a piece of cardstock here. And it may have smeared. Just smeared. Let's go down this side here. So maybe like that. This guy. You can kind of see through the paper sometimes, so you can tell where you need to place it to get a strip. Oh, you got your good paper? Thanks for stopping in, Maria. So much fun. Okay. So now we've got this little piece that we can use. This page is almost full. I could probably do a couple more, or I can manually add some paint there on that strip. Ooh, look at that. Bright. Just cleaning up on that edge. Hopefully my paper won't tear because there was a lot of paint. Take your time. Go slow. Okay, and there is the lace print. You like it? That's the lace stencil. By putting the ivory paint behind it, it kind of looks like roses, yeah? Gorgeous, gorgeous. So this is one of my vintage uh, stencils, if you will, the lace stencil. Love, Sam says. All right, so let's move my gel plate. Look, I'll have crusty bits for the next time. Love, love, love the color. Yay, thank you. Love the color. Okay, this over here. I need to clean my hands off. Scanner, Barb says. You like that stencil? That's an old stencil, like I said. It's been around for a long time. It's one of my first ones I designed. All right, so I was told to use some gel prints. Let's maybe use that one. We're also going to use the lace stamp. I think I've got, let's see what I have here. Okay, here we go. There is a ready-made card base in a sense, and here's another one. And there's another one. Let's make some pockets. Y'all like the square tuck spot that I showed. Let me see here. Okay, those are all. Maybe that's what we'll do. We'll just make a square out of this. All right, so I've got this journal card be folded. It's about a 5x7 folded. I think that's about right. I'm looking here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, it's 5x7, but it has score marks, so you can fold it in half. So that'll be one card that I'll use. And then I've got this larger card, but I think I'm going to cut it in half to make two 5x7 journal cards. Basically, I'm just going to look at where the score mark is and cut it apart. And then I've got this piece, and if I look from here to here, that is about 3.5 inches. So I'm going to go ahead and cut this at 3.5. So I'll have a little piece left over. And then I'm going to take this and make it a 3.5 inch square. We're going to turn that into a tuck spot. And then looking at this piece, so it is not quite, it's about 5 inches, but it's really kind of tall. I don't really want it to be taller than 2.5 inches, so I'm going to cut it down. And now we've got these pieces that we can work with. Alright, so do I want to go ahead and cut this? I think before I cut it, I want to fill in these gaps where you see the white paper. So I'm grabbing some Distress inks here. And I've got my blending tool. Now, if you don't want the design to get muddied beside it, so like right here, I really don't want to muddy up that pattern too much of the edge. And I can grab a couple of sheets of paper and kind of mask it off a little bit. You could also use a torn piece of paper to give you some unique texture. So I'm just trying to fill in Kind of like the softness of it. Now, if you take a wet paintbrush and run over this, it'll also darken that color up. I think up here I'm going to use a pink. Okay. Put this out of the way for a moment. Yeah, makes note. Oh, it's time for the raffle. I forgot, Robin. All right, thank you. This is what we're giving away right now. You like this was using a bubble wrap. All right, let's do the raffle. And the winner of the Bloom Wild journal page is Tanya. Tanya, you won. And you're most welcome. I saw that. Didn't you post somewhere that you got your goodies? So you're very welcome. Thank you so much, Rhonda, for being here. I greatly appreciate it. Tanya. I don't know why I said Rhonda. Tanya. T-Chan. All right, let's reset this. And let's go up here. What do I want to call this one? Magnificent. Okay. All right, guess what, y'all? I'm going to give away another journal page. So this is one I made a long time ago. There's a tutorial, and I even think it's called Magnificent. And this is the page. So I ended up making my own little envelope. Have a little template. This is a napkin that's wrapped over some cardstock and a book page. The envelope is a book page that had a napkin, and then I splashed some Tattered Angels on it. I had these tickets, and I just thought they were fun just to put them in the pocket. There's a little paper clip here with a little tag, which was a scrap of napkin. And what else? Oh, so right here in this pocket, which we have this on there, so it's holding it in place. Come on. Is a little notepad. Junior Legal. There's a scrap of paper put on there that was left over from this portion. And get it back in the pocket. Oh yeah, on this side I had one of these fancy envelopes. I forgot that I made these. So it's a envelope booklet that opens up. It's two envelopes put together, and then I had some various papers that I had left over, so I just put those in the pockets. And then this goes over, and then this tucks under, and this is underneath the paper clip here. On this side, there's another altered paper clip here. This is a mop-up page, and then I just added these little tags. Another little tag. Here is a piece of cardstock that I used a Brutus Monroe stencil and some Tattered Angels together with some textured paste and made this little piece. And it really was a leftover from another project, and I was like, what am I going to do with this? So I thought, well, I'll make a little envelope thingy out of it. So put that right here. And then here's another pocket that has a few goodies in it. More of that scrapbook paper. And then this side, It's a image from Calico Collage. I have a couple 5x7s. I want to make a little pocket. I may even change those 5x7s, but we'll see what happens. So, I think to start with, I like this coloring. What if I did like a 2-inch strip? So I'm going to cut this to be about 2 inches wide. And what would that look like? Do I want it in the dead center, or do I want to shift it? And then I'll have this little piece left over. I kind of like that. Alright, I'm going to do another 2-inch strip. So that'll give me a little piece left over. I've got this little card that I want to decorate. This guy is 2.5 inches. So if I did a 2-inch strip of that, or let's do a 1-inch strip, and I can stamp the lace behind it. That would look cool. Alrighty, so then I've got this guy. We're going to have this piece left over, and I need this guy. And I think I want to have that come out. So I'm just going to trim this up, which is good because it'll give me scraps to work with when I go to collage the front of a journal or collage a page. So I'm just making a 3.5-inch square. And then I've got these pieces left over that I can use. Okay. I think that'll work on here. Alright, so we got this piece. What I'm going to do is I'm going to stamp on. I'm trying to find my little sheet that I use when I'm stamping. And this is going to become like a text spot from above so that this little journal card can fit in there. Okay? So, on here, I think I'm going to take this lace stamp and let's stamp it maybe in this pink, and let's emboss it because I've got some clear embossing powder here, and I think that would look really cool if we did this pink. So I'm going to do the picked raspberry. This is one of two from the lace duo. This is the other stamp. The Distress Oxide is really juicy, and I find that it works really well when I want to use it as embossing ink. You just got to work quickly. So I've done it with clear. I'm going to put the lid back on, and we're going to heat this up. You're hungry? You just had a big salad. Oh my goodness. All right, my heat tool is just about heated up now. You watch the magic. See it change? The salads don't last long. You got to have a little more protein. Just a salad. Did you put some protein in it? Yeah, it has really beautiful detail in it. It looks like a piece of lace. Okay. You see that? Made a mess embossing. Oh, I make a mess. I usually have it all over me, everywhere. So if I put this strip on here, it kind of peeks out. Well, you know, it kind of covers it up. So what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to cut this gel print. I'm going ahead and adding some distress ink to it. I'm going to cut it in half and make it smaller. So if I line this up here like that, and now I have the strip that I could put right here on the top, or I could put it down the middle. Down the middle. I think that's what it needed, just right down the middle. Okay, so distress ink. And I'm just going to put some glue down right in the middle here. And I'll just cut off the extra. What do you think so far? That kind of pretty? We're not done yet, but I'm going to go ahead and start working on the journal card. I kind of want to do them as a set, if you will. Alright, so if I got this guy here, would we want the lace going this way across the bottom? This could go right at the top. And then this could come below it. We could also stamp it onto another piece of paper and fussy cut it out. Let me see something here. Aha. I have this gel print that's kind of purpley right here. Let's see what happens if I stamp this guy in black ink. So I'm going to clean it real fast. So I've got jet blackout. I'm going to stamp it across here. Oh, I like that. And then if we just fussy cut this, I'm trying not to touch the stamped image yet because I need to heat set it so it doesn't smear. Oh, thank you, Sally. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hey, let me know when you're coming into town. Okay, we got this piece. So, if we were to do this like that, wouldn't that be pretty across there? Oh, thank you, Sherry. You see that? Okay, so I'm going to add some distress inks to both pieces. Oh my goodness, Barb. I hope they get it all fixed, though, and you don't have any more issues. Okay. Add some distress inks to the edges. I'm using walnut stain. I like using walnut stain because it's a little bit darker than some of the other colors. And I don't have to work as hard to add the distressing to the edges. Alright, so we're going to glue this guy right up here at the top. Oh, you just printed something that you're not going to like or you are going to like. I think we're about done with prizes today, Barb. Save it for Monday. Got to get your good proteins, Angelica. Are you eating spinach? Are you adding beans? Black beans are pretty good. Alright, so I'm just going to come across here and just trim it off. Add some distress ink. Put that right there. And I'll look at my fussy cuts and see what would go with. And this gel print that I stamped on had a little bit of gold on it with that purple. Thank you so much, Raven, for being here. Thank you for your support. You'll watch this one again. Thank you, Raven. All right, so we've got these two pieces started for a pocket and a card. I've got a little scraps left over, so I'm keeping them nearby. This is going to be a tuck spot like we showed in the journal that page that I raffled off today. So I'm going to go ahead and glue this down. Right down the center. And while I'm looking at this, I'm thinking, ooh, why not? So I'm going to place the lace stamp right down this middle area. Like that. And I'm changing my mind about the 5x7, so we're going to cut those down. All right, so I did that, and now I'm going to come in here and cut this at a diagonal. So I'm just going to line up the points where I know my cutter goes and cut that. And so now I have these two little corner tuck spots that we can use. I'll let that dry for a moment. So this is 7 inches. Yeah, so I'm going to cut a 3.5. So now I've got these two pieces, and I'm going to go ahead. I was trying to decide which way I want to do this. I think I'm going to go ahead and cut this in half again. You know, you make a plan and you can change your mind. It's just paper. Okay, I like that. Alright, so we got these two pieces. I need to apply some distress inks. And I think I want to put these pieces on here so we'd have a left and a right. Got little scraps left over. Alright, so if we're going to put distress inks on that, we'll find some images. I think I want to go ahead and stamp the lace stamp again. And I'll do it in black because I think the black would be a nice contrast. And I'm trying to decide, do I want to stamp over it? No, I'm going to do under. Alrighty, so we're not going to go right to the edge, but pretty close. And stamp. Okay, and then this would go right down that edge. What do you think? Okay. And we'll do this right here. I like it. This will go right down the edge. So we're going to apply some distress inks. Yeah, you continually want something, you know you need to get it. Exactly. If you always want it, then get it. I've been wanting, Henry and I both have been wanting one of those really large wind chimes that are just so magical sounding, but for like, they're expensive. You know, even for the cheapest one we found, which was $79, I was like, that's a lot of money. Well, my mother-in-law and father-in-law, but mainly it's my mother-in-law because she's the one that does it. She gave me a birthday card and there was some moolah in it. So when we saw that wind chime, I said, I'll tell you what, I'll use my birthday money to get that. He goes, well, I have birthday money too, because our birthdays are a month apart. So we just decided, okay, let's get it. So it was kind of both of our birthday presents. All right, so this is going to go here, and this is going to go here. I'll go ahead and just put a strip of glue down. So you can use bright colors and pair them with that vintage lace look, and you can get a pretty pattern, pretty design. All right, so there's one. Do the other. All right, so now I'm going to grab my embellishments, if you will, my fussy cut images, and see what I find that kind of goes with the theme. Do you like that with the lace peeking out? Well, didn't it have a beautiful sound? I think I love it. You like this with the lace a lot? Well, good, Barb. I'm glad you like it. All right, so we've got those pieces. I have other scraps here. I'm not going to mess with them today. I'm going to get this out of the way because I've got my journal card for this pocket started. I've got these that are going to go together. And I think what I want is just put some fussy cut stuff on top. This is my butterflies. This one's got little images. This has got journal cards. I don't know if I want that or not. These are some little rectangles and squares, and I think I like this one. These are some little images that Narella made, and I decided to sort them so that I could find them a little better. So, is that too much the same? Yeah, I think it's too much the same. But what do we got in here? I have a little butterfly. Let's see what else we got. Butterflies. Sometimes you get different things. Like here's a different butterfly. Here's another different butterfly. I'm just trying to get the variety out. Maybe that. Ah, thank you so much, Tanya, for your donation. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I need to press this. Maybe this would be better on here. And then I've got this image that could go down here. It's just how it comes together sometimes, you know. I've got this yellow kind of a butterfly. I'm kind of liking adding the pop of orange to it. Yeah, just a little different contrast. All right, what else could we put on here? I've got my little box of words. So maybe something from my box of words. How about beautiful We've got kindness. What else do we have here? Dream. Or maybe we can do don't forget to fly. And we can do a different color ink. Oh, thank you, Rhonda, for your donation. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You like those? Okay. And maybe remember and memories. So remember and memories. I kind of like that. Beautiful. You really like that? Well, thank you. Okay, so we've got those little pieces. Okay. I kind of like that the star comes out a little bit, but I think these need a little more color to them. I happen to have my dauber with the right color, I think. I could also cut a strip of paper to mat behind there. I think I like that. Okay. And then the rest of them I'm just going to use Distress ink on. Beans in your mind. Yeah, the stamps have some great detail. You know, you might have to get both. She likes the lace stencil. The lace stencil, which we made. That was our last gel print, the lace stencil. I was saving it. I didn't want to use it today. All right. Okay, so we are going to do the last raffle here in just a moment as I finish up these little pieces. So get in on the raffle, and then we're going to do, thank you so much, Ashley. Get in on the raffle, and then we'll do the raffle for the journal. I think we made it to one to journal raffle off today. All right, let me glue these together. And this will make a pretty set to put in a journal. You could split them up too. You don't have to use them together. But I like that I'm using up all those fussy cut pieces that I have in my bags that, you know, these were like a sticker die cut thingy that was given to me. And then I stamped a bunch of the butterflies from the Butterfly Beauties cube and colored them and fussy cut them out for other projects. So this is what was left over. You kind of want one, Kristen? It's a nice stamp. It's really got some beautiful detail to it. Love using stuff up. Exactly. I'm trying to use it up. I found a whole stack of scrapbook paper in a container, and I brought it into my studio space so I could use it when I was cleaning up. Alright, so we got those two pieces. That's glued down. Alright, so now we just need to glue this guy. I've had several monarch butterflies in my yard yesterday and this morning. I'm going to lay my block on there. It's really pretty to watch them flitting around. I think I'll put it right here. Kind of frames it. Y'all ready for a good weekend? I hope you're going to have fun. I'll be working probably with Henry at the shop. And thank you all that have shared your subscription boxes on social media. Y'all are amazing. Thank you for doing that. Because of that, I've gained like 3 orders yesterday, early this morning, from new people that hadn't ordered before. So thank you all for sharing. All right. I think that's squished. All right. So this in theory would go here. So that would be a little pocket. In fact, if I had a piece of paper. Where is one? Here's one. So let's fold a piece of paper in half just so you get the idea. So this is another one of those mop-up gel print pages. And then I just stamped around the outside edge. I stenciled over the top of it. And then if we wanted, we could glue this on top of the page. So you'll see that. You could add another butterfly up here. And then this little corner tuck spot pieces. The idea is, I'm going to do it this way. So if you want them to not stick out the top, you'll have to place this one down far enough that it will stick in there, and then this one will go like that. Or you could take these and put them in the opposite corners. Okay, it's got all that pattern. I know I use the same color schemes, but it's just kind of fun to do that. So what do you think? You like that? Little quick bits that we made. Alrighty. Yes. If you do purchase something from Linda, it would always be awesome to share it on social media. And I appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, 3. So y'all sharing your pictures of what you got and where you got it. And I had 3 people order. Oh, thank you, Jennifer, for your wonderful support. And I'll get you that coupon code out. Oh, cool. Rhonda ordered the All About Robins kit. Yes, my flip through comes, Angelica says. Oh, you're going to do a video with the CAD journal? Fun. We'll do that. Oh, wait. I think, I saw something. I missed it. Okay, I'm trying to read back. It looks perfect. You like that? I probably will after the live stream. I'll probably make it up. I haven't decided what I want to put on the other side, but I kind of like it. That little starkness there. I need to grab some more butterflies and put some up here. Oh, cool. Yay! Alrighty, so the All About Robins was Robin's favorite kit. Alright, so here is the journal page that we're giving away right now. Chat goes fast. For sure, Janice. I'm like, whoa! Oh, yeah, the butterfly bush. I have a butterfly bush in my backyard. I'll have to share it with y'all. Alright, let's do the giveaway. You love all the kits, Robin says. And the winner of this journal page, the magnificent journal page, Janice Brammer. Congratulations, Janice. You won. All right, so I believe we've made it for one journal raffle today. So we're going to reset. And we're going to do a journal raffle here in just a second. And I've made an eclectic journal. We're going to do eclectic journaling again on Monday. The following people have donated, which is Crafty Blind Girl is one of my patrons. We've got Diane Ditzenberger, Debbie from the UK. We got Ada, Karen, Ashley, Barb, Angelica, Janice, Sherry, Raven, Tanya, and Rhonda. Thank you all for making your donations. Now is the time when I hit the button here that if you donated today to enter the last raffle, which is for this eclectic journal that we're going to go through. So if I called out your name, now y'all can get entered. Well, thank you, Rhonda, for saying so. That's so sweet. All right, so let's get this out of the way. I think I have an idea of how I want to use this. I may make some more embellishments to go with. Okay. Clear the space. It's so messy. Oh, my goodness, y'all. I know y'all can't see all of it, but... Okay, so I made the gel prints that I collaged together using pretty much like this. Like these little pieces, that's how they came about to put on this cover. On the inside page here, I did some more scripts, and this was using like a book page, Bible page as the foundation. And those tear off notepads, and I used the Beach Rose Small to go around the edge, and I used the Postal Cube down here. And this is from the Butterfly Beauties, and I fussy cut and colored. Another one of the butterflies, which I think is the Butterfly Medium. So another one of the Butterfly Beauties, and with Beeline Designs rubber stamps only. There may be others out there, but Beeline Designs has a very generous angel policy. You can stamp the image, color the image, scan the image into your computer, and you can resize the image and print it out and use it in your artwork. So I scanned them in, and this is actually smaller than the actual butterfly normally is. This is one of Norella's ATC kits, and I just made a little flip by putting just a scrap of paper at the top, so it all looks like it's part of the page, but you've got a little hidden writing space right there. Flower branch, some of Norella's 1-inch squares, like I think this is Serendipity. More of Norella's images. And I showed you that there's pockets. There's a pocket here. This flips out. There's a pocket here. It's more of Norella's unicorn or butterflies, unicorn dreams. All about Robin. She's got a whole page of sentiments. You love the flippy? Here I used some more of my gel prints. And we did some stamping around it. Used more of Norella's images. Let's go here, and that's a little tuck spot there. Use some yarn. Stamped around the edge. Used the wedge circles stencil. Just a piece of stationery. Punked out Steam 2. Some of Norella's 1 1.25 by 2-inch type images. This is from my garden. I took pictures and sent them to Norella, and then she turned them into journal cards. I just love how they came out. Another little label. And this is from the Artful Kit. This is from one of Norella's microscope slides. They're long and skinny images. I kind of showed you that earlier. All right, y'all getting entered into the raffle? I'll read it off here in just a moment. So the following people that have donated: Rhonda Crafty Blind Girl, Rhonda Millen Bennett, Tanya Chan, Raven, Sherry, Janice, Angelica, Barb, my daughter Ashley, Karen, Ada, and Debbie, and Diane. You love the garden image? Isn't that fun? Here is the other side of that page from my gel printing. There's another one. I think I did 2 in here. And this is another one of my garden images that I shrunk and printed it smaller. I just thought it was kind of fun to have different sizes and colors. And then this I showed y'all a while back where you can take an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper and fold it up, and then you have additional writing space. That's just kind of unique. I did it to fit the spot. You know, you just kind of play around with it until you get what you want. And then that tucks behind this little strip here. Okay, Robin entered for Diane. Thank you. Let's look at the giveaway. All right, so Ashley, Rhonda, Robin is in for Diane, Raven, Angelica, Janice, Karen, Ada, Debbie, Barb, Tanya, and Rhonda Milham is in. Who are we missing? Diane, Ashley, Angelica. She's in. Okay. Barb's in. All right, I think everybody's in. You like the stencil design? Thank you, Janice. I was trying to do something a little, different. They got the stencil design here. That's a paint chip sample. From the Unicorn Dreams. Bye, Valerie. Thanks for stopping in. Here, I just put a whole bunch of different images and pieces down. And then this is another flip out. So you have some little writing space underneath there. Just trying to collage with scraps. And then I did write in the back. All right. Well, let's pick a winner. Thank you all for being here. I greatly appreciate your support. I appreciate you hanging out with me, keeping me company. I hope you enjoyed the tutorials today. You're inspired to get out your stuff and create. We'll be back Monday. I'll be making another eclectic journal, mainly because I'm trying to use up some of my stash. And then on the 31st, I think we're going to have a travel with a little bit of Paris. It will not be pink. That's what we're thinking about doing on August the 31st. Alrighty, so let's pick the winner of the journal today. And again, thank y'all for being here. Thank you for hanging out with me. I greatly appreciate your support. Hey, and if you haven't done so, check out the Friendly Junk Journal People Facebook group. Also check out mine by Linda Israel. I also have a Facebook page. I don't post a whole lot. I have a lot of quotes, and then I post whatever I'm working on. And then you'll see a lot of my old tutorials pop back up. Watch those old tutorials, y'all, because you'll be amazed that even though I may be using a different theme or color than you would normally use, the idea is there to kind of get you to jump off into creating your own. So watch those. All right, so let's pick the winner, and the winner of the journal is Debbie. Debbie, you won. Congratulations, Debbie. I'll have to wing its way to you. Thank you so much for being here, Debbie. I'm writing the little notepad, getting it ready so I can write her a note. Congratulations! Woohoo! Y'all, thank you so much for supporting me and being here. After this live stream, come back and leave a message. It kind of helps YouTube because it shows we're having a community chat with each other, and shows other people that we're pretty fun and active during the live stream. Maybe they want to watch. What else? If there's stencils you want to see, you want me to make, let me know. We're trying to get everything, ready for the next kit, which will be a Christmas kit later this year. Yes, I did. I signed the journal. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, I can send her taco page with that journal. Yeah, save on the monies. Is she the one that I couldn't remember who won the taco page? That's funny. That's right. That's funny, Robin. Well, good. I'll be able to save some money, put them all together. You're very welcome. Thank you to our moderators. I greatly appreciate your support. I greatly appreciate y'all hanging out with me and helping me. Y'all are amazing. Yeah, Christmas is coming up. Your stencils work! Yay, Rhonda! Woot woot! I'm so glad. No, you want Halloween set before Christmas? I'm just mentioning my next subscription box, Ashley. I won't do Christmas anytime soon. It's just that's what's coming in the future. I'll probably do a Halloween, one of Norella's kits. I'll probably get a couple of her kits together and make a Halloween journal coming up. Alrighty, well, I'm going to get off here and eat a late lunch and then find out if I need to go up to the shop and help Henry with some stuffs, or if I get to have the rest of the day to work at home. Thank you so much, Kim. Thank you so much for being here. Yeah, Norella has some great Halloween digital, so we'll be doing that. We will be doing that. That's coming. That's coming. We'll do that in September. I am going to take a couple of weeks off in September. I haven't decided which days that I'm going to take off. And I will be, love you too, Ashley. I'll be creating some videos that will premiere during my normal live stream hours. So I may not be live, but I'll have a video for y'all. Okay? Alrighty. Well, if you have any questions after the stream, do know that you can leave a message here on the YouTube video. You can head over to lindaisrael.com and use the contact me form there to ask me questions. Alrighty. You're welcome. Have an amazing rest of your day and weekend. So thank you so very much. I greatly appreciate each of you. Alrighty. You're welcome. You're welcome. Bye, Raven. Have a good day. Thank you, Robin. Y'all have a great day. Lots of love to you. Bye, everybody.